Gonna have some of my sandwich. Oh wait, hey guys, sorry, I forgot I turned on the camera. I'm gonna be making some snacks to go along with my food. I'm gonna be using printables that I found online. You could do that too. So let's go get started. Just a little bite. So we're gonna start out with this printable, which is Welch's. It's gummy fruits. So we're gonna start by cutting it. I covered it with tape to make it shiny. Okay, you could see that line. We're gonna cut up to it after we cut off all the edge, so we can make the flap, so we can fold it into a box. And then you want to cut them and fold them. And now I'm folding it up, so then now it's looking so much closer to a box. And now I'm figuring out how to hot glue it, of course. And I want to glue the small flaps on the inside of this is at the bottom of the box. So I'm showing you guys here. So I'm gonna close it just like that. And now I'm gonna glue on the other flap on the inside. And boom. I'm using hot glue, but of course you can use tape or a glue stick. So you could really pretty much use anything because it'll blend in since it's glossy, if you made it glossy. I use scissors to make it hold into that small box because it's pretty small. So I want to actually put some fruits inside, not real. So I'm going to actually use some foam. So get your foam. I love how realistic it looks. But we're going to get the foam and some scissors. I took a bunch of different colors for different flavors. So you want little strips. So I have to switch it because it blends in. And then you cut it into little squares. Unless if you actually want to cut it into the real shape, you can. But I didn't. That would take forever. And I made a ton of different colors for different flavors. And I really love it. There's strawberry, orange, purple grape, and green for green apple, and taking off some hot glue because it keeps on following me, getting attached. And you want to stuff it all the way full with the gummies or foam. Do not eat it. It's only for dolls. So I'm actually going to use tape to close it so then it could be easier so I can really open it and close it. You could see that flap that's supposed to go on top, and the blue one that has nothing goes on the inside. And take some tape and we're going to tape it off. It's a little bit hard. Okay, and there you have it. Cut it off a little bit because I had a little bit extra. And look, I saw a little hole separating, so I had to fix that. But I love it. This is the back. But now we're going to move on to the chips. I'm doing the Lay's potato chips. So we're going to do the same thing, cut out the edge. And you're going to leave a little flap so then you could glue it on. I'm going to show you why. So once you fold it, so you can see that flap is useful because you won't actually glue on top of the writing. So that's why. And glue it down. I recommend starting with this. And take both sides, attach. Oh, and everything I do is covered in tape. You can see that gloss. So I have these tweezers that have bumps, which makes the bag look more realistic because almost all the chips have on the bottom and top those lines. So yeah. So it takes the hot glue. I mean, you don't have to do this. This is just for me. And cut off the excess hot glue. Same thing. You can use tape or glue, but I recommend using tape or hot glue. Okay, now we're gonna actually make the chips. So you're gonna need some piece of paper, a long strip, and just something that you can get it messy on, and color both sides with marker. I'm using yellow because it's the closest, and I have a fan brush with the darker yellow to, there's always that powdery stuff on it, or like cooked area more on the potato chips. So yeah, and that's how it looks. And you could either cut out the circles one by one, but I like to use a different method, which is you fold it up like a fan, and then you want to start cutting it into a circle. Make sure you cut off the edges where you folded, so then it won't stick together, because mine kind of did. And you can use those extra pieces as crumbs, which I did. And you want to like wrinkle, like not like fold them a little bit, like to make them look like they're cooked. But this is comparison how it fits and it comes out. I thought I lost it for a second, but and then you stuff it. I left one chip just because I don't know why, and then I'm using scissors to poke it down. Just me, but we're gonna do the same thing we did with the top, but the bottom, I mean. But for the top, you want to make it thinner, and I used the tweezers again, because this one Barbies can open if they cut it open or if they try to rip it open. And I wrinkled it a little bit, and it looks so much more realistic. I totally recommend it. And I even wrinkled it even more, but it looks so cute. I love it so much. Okay, last one. We're making Dorito chips. Same process as we did with the Lay's. Cut it off, hot glue it down, and glue the edge. So I wanted to show you those little bumps. You can see them barely, and they look pretty realistic to me. I just love it. So, yeah. But I love those chips. We're going to do the same thing as we did with the Lay's, but we're going to color it orange. And I used some brown for like seasoning, and we're gonna cut it into triangles, and you just want to repeat it all the way. So you want to like cut off to the edge to the top, kind of like that, and it ends up looking like a Dorito. Yeah, it's kind of, I'm showing you guys, but look at all those Doritos everywhere. Fill up the bag, glue it down, and wrinkle, and boom, your chips. I really stuffed these chips, so it's hard to actually wrinkle them. I can't wait to eat these snacks. Gonna be so good with my sandwich. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Can't wait to post another one, if Bella lets me, of course.